Hello everyone, it's good to see you, although I can't, but I guess I will see you in your video when you post it. I'm going to be talking about the triggers, our second video assignment. I'm going to be talking about what I found in our video search as per assignment. What I found to be triggers in the three videos that I want to talk about here today. The first video was an advisory show. This advisory show is like a current event news show. It's independent, of course. It's on YouTube. This guy has just made 1 million subscribers. So the video that I'm talking about is his celebration of making 1 million subscribers, and the target audience. The target audience is YouTube watchers, okay, and as well as YouTube content producers. Number two, anyone who is inspired to be an online personality. Now, as I was going through this, each category, I wanted to find 5 different ingredients to each category. So there's 5 ingredients or 5 target audiences that I want to talk about. So that was 2. 3 is anyone who dreams bigger than reality. Someone who can make 1 subscriber turn into 1 million subscribers. That is the target audience for the first video I'm talking about. And also anyone who has something to say and that feels that it can't be contained within their small circle. Number 5 is someone who believes in a worthy cause. Someone who believes in a cause worthy of the masses' attention and also social backing. That was his target audience. Triggers that he was using. Every time you view a video, it reminds you that you want to click and add someone as to your subscribers list, or you subscribe to someone. So every time you watch a video and you see a subscriber button there, it kind of reminds you of this guy making 1 million subscribers, and it kind of makes you want to help someone else out, and then in turn hopefully someone will help you out. Another trigger was anytime someone subscribes to your list, you think of 1 million goals that you can make. So when you're going to 2, you got 2, you're thinking about, man, I'm just I'm just whatever. I'm 2 less than making 1 million, right? So you get 3. So every time somebody clicks on your channel, you think about that goal. So that's a trigger. Someone subscribes to you, and you think about this video, this other guy making 1 million. So it can be done. Every idea or mental inspiration comes to mind, you should want to make a video. So because he says that in his video, and so that's a trigger. When you think of something that will come to mind, you make another video. So, which would enhance your viewability, and people will want to stay tuned or subscribe to you or be linked into you. So that's another trigger. It makes you think about being a strong pillar of support for someone else. This video, he talked about, being a supporter of someone else. And so when you see this video and when you look at other videos, hey, because one hand washes the other, really, let's be serious, let's be honest about it. You do something for someone else, somebody will in turn do it for you. May not be the same person, so don't look for a return off the same person you invested in, but just look for a return from someone else. And number 5 is it reminds the viewer never to give up. So that's a trigger. When you feel like giving up or someone encourages you not to give up, you think about this video. Okay, the effectiveness on why this video should be shared. This video should be shared. I think he was very effective. This video is because it tells people not to give up. So it was a motivating video. So if you want to motivate somebody, if you want to be motivated, you will share it and then you will look at it again. Number 2, the video is effective because people that you okay, if you can achieve something that is seemingly unachievable, so you will share it for someone to believe in themselves, because he talked about not having, you know, the greatest or the highest or the strongest self-confidence. But he stayed at it. The video is effective because it marks a benchmark. It's an era that he now obtained or strived to obtain, and he got it. From here, it's a stratosphere. You know, he got to the atmosphere. Now he's to the stratosphere. Now he's on to the ionosphere. Okay, so you will share it as a benchmark of making something better. You know, number 5 is it's an effective video because it's almost like a how-to video. It's how to make 1 subscriber into 1 million subscribers. So that's why it will be shared. Number 2. Oh, this is my favorite. My absolute favorite. I'm going to talk a little faster because I'm running out of time. So absolute favorite is, it's called the best slow motion dance video ever. Okay, this guy is a phenom. He's a phenomenal dancer. His target audience is b-boy dancers, adolescent youth, choreographers, and hip-hop music listeners, and creative types, all creative types. When you see this video, you'll understand why. Triggers. Types of dance moves that he makes. It's like a pop locking move back in the 80s, 90s. However, it's in slow motion. It is fabulous, fantastic. Number 10 on mine. 4, if I had, look, my 2 thumbs up and 2 big toes up. You hear what I'm saying to you? The tempo. This is the triggers. Every time you see a dance move, the pop lock move, you know, you'll think about this guy. You think about this video. The tempo is how he did his moves. Very slow. Watch how he moves. Very, very slow. Another trigger is people that listen to the Foster people. Pumped up kicks. That's the music that he used, that he danced to. You gotta see it. Style of clothing, grunge, and a type of location, just everyday location. So it will inspire you if you go by everyday location and say, hey, that's where that guy made that video. So, wow, this is phenomenal. Okay, and also the effectiveness. People share this video because it's the remarkability of how does he do what he does. Oh, just fabulous. Wait till you see this. Extremely effective because it's inside information. To know that you saw this, you want to share it. You can't. This message is so hot, you won't want to hold it. So you want to give it to someone else. Like hot potato, give it to someone else. Okay, and because of the dance craze today, that's why you'll share it. And the effectiveness, the rise and fame of this performer. Yeah, he's up and coming, and you do want to follow this guy. You do want to. This guy is he's going someplace. He's going some places, and you want to be with him. So, and then you share it because of the choreography, right? The choreography of it all. Okay, and the last video is Steve Harvey's the difference between black people and white people and how they get fired and the reaction when they get fired. Hilarious. Okay, so the target audience in that, of course, is black people, white people, employees, because you're talking about getting fired at the workplace, in the office, you know, to be specific. This target audience are office employees, bosses, and office workers, right? Well, office workers, bosses, employees, all over. It really doesn't have to be in the office because everybody who's got fired would know how these two races of people react differently. So it's funny. The triggers are firing. You know, when you hear the word fire, you'll think of this video. Coming to my office, okay. Bosses, co-workers, and the difference between white and black people, which is hilarious in itself. Okay, and effectiveness, of course, is the very effective. Humor. He's a well-known comedian. Number 2. Work office situations. Number 3, difference between black and white. That's why this video will be shared, and common experience between everybody. Now that's 10 minutes. I did it. See you, bye.